In trigonometry and the famous SOH CAH TOA, the phrase everyone uses to memorize the rules, we'll review SOH first. S in SOH stands for the sine, and it's the sine from a particular angle. And the OH is actually a ratio or a fraction, where O stands for the opposite side and H stands for the hypotenuse. In every right triangle, one angle has to measure 90 degrees, and right now, if you want to do trigonometry, you need 90-degree angles. The other two angles are going to be less than 90 degrees. To do trigonometry, you must choose one of the two acute corners, and you usually choose the one that has a number in it. I'm jumping ahead here. And name the sides with respect to that angle, as you'll see in a minute, using the words opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. So in the example up here, if 38 degrees is a known value for this corner of the triangle, and here's our right angle, making using trigonometry an okay thing to do, this side is adjacent to, next to, touching the 38 degrees, whereas this side is opposite or across from 38 degrees. And of course, this side is always the hypotenuse where the right angle faces. The corner of the right angle is always pointing to the hypotenuse. So because there's no number here along the adjacent side, but there's an X here and a 15 on the hypotenuse, the O and the H mean we want to pick SOH. We set it up by saying that the sine from the 38-degree corner is opposite, which is X, over hypotenuse, which is 15. And then we put a 1 below the 38-degree sine so that we have 4 corners to our ratio, and then we cross multiply. And x times 1, or x, is equal to 15 times sine 38. It's always easy to put the 15 before the sine 38 because in the calculator it's easier to type that way. Notice over here that you must be sure that you're in degree mode. This is the mode key on the calculator. Make sure it's set to degree, or all your answers will be wrong. If you need help doing that, ask me or any other math teacher. Once I type into my calculator 15 sine 38, which means 15 times sine 38, the calculator will give me the answer, which is rounded to 9.2. Make sure your calculator is in degree. Make sure that you use the corner and name the sides opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent when you need it. Set it up, cross multiply, and solve. It's very easy.